What a big-time call by Josh McDaniels.
He's had over 100 yards from scrimmage on average in these 2 playoff games before today, and here he is again. A hard-earned one. And Evan, down to you.
Yeah, Jim, the conditions as you laid out, they've changed dramatically, and it heightens the awareness for Drake May in terms of...
So it's scary because it's like he's going to be gun-shy a little bit. He's got to let it go in the second half, but you're exactly right. He's got to protect the ball.
Stevenson barrels ahead for the first down all the way to the Denver 46. And how big will the running game be for these two teams in the second half?
A few off-schedule throws if they're going to win, I believe.
That was a 12-yard run, the longest rush by the Patriots other than May's scramble at the end of the first half. Henderson comes in for Stevenson. And the rookie, who's a member of Ohio State's national championship team a year ago. 2nd and 6, and another extra lineman comes in.
A lot of jumbo, a lot of nub sets.
And look at the Broncos. Bust across, including Jonah Ellis. It's a loss of, now it's a 3rd and 9. Benito trying to get around the edge. May felt him and took off. And May's got a first down. And he's wide open to the 20 and out of bounds at the 15.
Running right up the middle. We've seen Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, but really he runs right up the middle, and that was a lot because of Stevenson there.
That was the longest play by the Patriots today. Went for 28. And there's Stevenson trying to find
to win. I don't believe that you can just run these plays and beat Denver in Denver. He has to have the off-schedule plays, do the things that are a little bit outside the bounds of what we drew up on a play sheet, and he's done that right there. And the big
blitz. May off his back foot, goes it over the head of Stevenson. Pressure applied by Malcolm Roach, who had a sack and a half last week. Broke up this play.
This is unbelievable. This is Benito. He's a pass rusher. He's got to pass her that way and then go guard the running back on a deep route. That was a touchdown against other guys.
3rd and 10. May drops it off. Tight end screen. And
yeah, we'll see here. Yep.
Okay, they're bringing in the reinforcement, including Tonga, the defensive lineman who plays fullback in these short yardage situations.
I haven't seen this. This is New England at their best. They've done this in playoffs so many times. You have your little secret sauce that you bring in, and all of a sudden you're bringing in 2 defensive linemen to play offense. That is rare.
But in the end, they had to use...
Like, do you run it back? The other team just saw it. Timeout. Vance Joseph seen it. Now, you've never actually seen it.
Well, they still
keeping them in the game.
Yep, they still have Williams. There he is, Milton Williams.
This is a tush-push with a lot of big people is basically what I see coming. It's right there. This is rare.
Stevenson moved. May. And he's got the body lean. Again, on the far side, it's not the mark they would want if you're the Patriots. Right there. He actually ran into Milton Williams, which knocked it kind of sideways initially.
Wow, it does not look like it from that angle, does it?
That does not right there at all.
This is actually going to be very close, Jim. I mean,
number 74 has reported.
The Patriots were set to snap.
I would have done the same thing if I was Sean.
The ruling on the field was the quarterback got a first down. Denver has challenged that ruling.
But it's going to stand. And it's a 1st and goal. Douglas goes in motion. Now switches back, and they'll go with Stevenson. Stevenson taking bodies with him. He was a touchdown machine. The direct snap, clumsily though, and it's Stevenson fortunate to hold on to it, and he's knocked back by Hufanga. They try a little trickery down near the goal line, and it almost backfired in a big way.
Well, this is why you go out and get a guy like Hufanga.
And goal. May looks left, keeps looking left, in trouble, and brought down by Cooper. And it's 4th and goal from 4 yards out, and Vrabel wastes no time. He sends the field goal unit out.
The conditions are getting worse. Still a great drive, right?
Boy, it just absolutely shortened this game. 9.5 minutes, 23 yards. Broncos, the kick is good. Yeah, they took 9:31 to put up 3 and the lead at 10. Letting us know that the direction the Broncos offense will be going is the most difficult of the two ways. But that's what the Patriots will have in the final quarter as this comes to Bidet. And he makes one jump cut, but ends it pretty quickly. Plays tied for the second most appearances in the Super Bowl.
That is why these teams are very competitive.
Yep. McLaughlin. Now, can they establish a run like you saw the Patriots
I don't
move the
think
football?
so. I honestly don't think that Denver
Chance, it seems like he could be back, and he would be such a jolt of energy for that backfield.
100%. He helps you inside the tackles. The other guys are outside. You have specialty plays. But right now, I mean, to me, in this game right now, Stidham just needs something to get a first down right here.
2nd and 8. Just dumps it off across the middle on the ball strike. And they're going to say it was incomplete.
This year, and believe me, it actually is worse than what you see on TV.
3rd and 8. Over to Mims. Got a blocker out in front, but he's not going to have nearly enough room to get the first down. Chase on there to end it.
I think Sean Payton it's real right now. The conditions are real. He didn't want to put his team in a position to turn the ball over there. That could be smart if they can get a stop.
Brashaw's 4th punt of the afternoon comes to Jones. Jones. Oh, what a tackle.
That was a great
Across the land. Patriots at the 21 to start this drive. You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing that's interesting. Both of these teams were 14-3 in the regular season. Denver got the one because
it's real. If you're down there, Evan and Tracy are down there. New England has the advantage. They are downwind, down snow, whatever you want to say it. They need to score on this drive.
2nd and 10, and he again escapes the pocket and takes off for a first down. This has been the most effective part.
Yards on the ground on 5 runs. That's how you win the game. It's why the completion and the yards don't look great in passing. The conditions are getting worse and worse.
All 5 of his rushes have gone for first downs plus a touchdown. As Stevenson wiggles and lunges forward, ridden down by Uwazurike after 5.
Listen, on this drive, once it goes to the 4th, it will be very difficult for New England to score. So this is important. Start to be a little bit faster, get up to the ball, and if you're going to throw it on this drive and throw it quickly.
2nd and 5. There's a little flea flicker. Back to May, who throws it down the field, is caught. It is Hollins with the wrist.
May, who has been incredible throwing the ball downfield all year, delivers his biggest strikes he's had all year.
31 yards to Hollins. The give. Stevenson, Surtain comes up. He just refuses.
Tell people how different it is for the quarterback when you go the other way. When they switch in the 4th quarter, it's been a long time since I've seen it this different. You need to.
If you're going to go deep, you almost need to make an instrument landing into the arms of a receiver. As May is going to go to the right side, and Booty is not in sync with his quarterback there. Moss on the coverage.
Left to right, downwind. It's hard.
The give. Stevenson tries to push his blocker in a certain direction to help him, but Broncos are wise to it. Right at the end of the half, made from 23. This is 46 yards. Kicks on the way, and that is wide right.
During a game of this magnitude.
Go to the ground, and Jennings is waiting for Harvey, and that play will run out the quarter, and now they can flip, and Denver will have the wind at its back.
Sean was smart. He knew, just run the ball here. get us to the fourth, and give us a chance to head.
Look more like a blizzard here in the second half as we start this fourth quarter.
I don't even think it looks like it. I think it actually might be.
2nd and 9 over to Mims. 2 blockers up ahead. And let's get more on this conditions on the field from Tracy.
Jim, these conditions have changed. The wind is swirling around. It will not only affect these quarterbacks, but the kicking game as well.
As we saw with the missed field goal and that left to right howling wind, as you called it, Tony. 3rd and 5. Stidham, can he get the first? Oh, the ball was in the hands of his receiver, but Jones broke it up, and little Jordan Humphrey.
Play man-to-man, Jim, because like throw it perfectly, make the catch. Going to be hard to do.
They've run only 6 plays in the second half to 22 for the Patriots. Humphrey getting more reps again with Pat Bryant being injured in this game. Last week, he might have dropped a touchdown on the sun. Today, he dropped the ball in the snow.
The snow.
Ross Shaw's punt. Idle game. From the 20, Stevenson gets the handle and a great drive starter and a pickup of 11.
Absolutely.
We saw the footing starting to be an issue as well. Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels spent a lot of time together in between these 2 possessions. You have to imagine they're going to start to talk about how they want to approach this when it comes to offensive play calling.
There's a handoff to Stevenson. This game's so tense.
Nick would be proud. This is next level frosted tips,
That
my
was
friends.
well played, but yeah, there you go. That was awesome. He's fun.
2nd and 8.
But it is big deal. Like literally, he said it. They are going to have to change the way they call the game.
Stevenson, they are really riding him hard, and he's delivering. Cooper finally brings it to a halt after 4.
I've been incredibly impressed with him this year. When you put the tape on, he's physical, passing. They're into the wind in these conditions. Hard to see. It's just a different game right now than it was earlier.
Third and 4. May has time. Now it breaks down and they sack him.
Actually play a role. Orange is going to be easier to see. And to me, that was a coverage sack. Great job by Denver getting a stop.
Behringer, 6 punt. Bouncing around at the 35 and out of bounds. And the Broncos are down 3. Hand off to Harvey, trying to run away from tacklers. And he turns it upfield for the best play of the second half. Their number of snaps has been spot this.
Advantage Denver, but they're down by 3.
They have not had a first down picked up in this half. But now they got a 2nd and 1. Go back to Harvey. He's going to try to cut away again from Jennings. But there are other defenders waiting to pile on. And now you got a 3rd and 1.
In one situation on their own side. Be hard for me to say go for it if you don't get this.
Bidet is running back. He gets the handle. He's got the first down. Again, the initial first down of the second half.
This is all the eye candy, the motion. Get it running back out and then come back in.
March 1st, a new era of Yellowstone begins. Luke Grimes stars in the CBS original Marshall. Series premiere Sunday, March 1st on CBS.
You could argue both teams would take it. In the fourth, you take that too.
After Bidet's first touch of the game, play action fake. Stidham got to throw it away from Barmore, and he does. To the New England sideline.
I mean, this is a 2-man rush, and not everyone came after you. It's just 2 guys in the route. And you'll see DBs, second-level players all over the place. Barmore's running down. Smart by Stidham to throw it away.
Hard to tell, but the ball is on the 43.
It is hard to tell.
Their own 43. Empty backfield on this 2nd and 10 snap. Oh, that's dangerous. Trying to get it
For Denver, just to give you a heads up the rest of the game.
Now you got a 3rd and 10. Stidham in traffic, dumps it off, short game. Not much there at all for more of that. Given again what New England would face going left to right, if he could find the coffin corner like he has in recent weeks, they could give Denver's defense a chance to try to win the game. And there you go. It was yard line after Crawshaw got the job done. And the running back slips, and May cuts his losses. Steven.
You were exactly right. You said if they can actually pin them there in the coffin corner, and they did it, it's going to be very difficult. And I'm telling you, the fact they have a 3-point lead, huge.
2nd and 13. Stevenson tries to power ahead. Surtain, as long as Surtain's had a big afternoon, holds him to
MVP candidate. He's in his 2nd year against one of the best defenses. Mike Vrabel knows it. They're talking to each other. Vrabel says, "What are you thinking?" He goes, "I'm going here." He goes, "All right, go do it." And here it comes. How aggressive do you really want to be?
Yep. In these conditions, what can you do? Forced the most punts in the league this year in the regular season with 90, and this is the 7th one forced today. As Mims is standing near midfield.
You're not going to kick a good one, I can promise you that. We couldn't even see the ball from up here.
I mean, it's low visibility. And look at, they're going to have 33-yard line of New England. Stidham really aggressively sending a message to his huddle.
This is why you, like, every time you coach, you stop, but it depends on what direction you're going. We'll see.
Go to the ground. They get backed up. Tonga is one of those in on him. Harvey loses about 3 yards. And just to go through the time lapse, this was
today.
First snap of the game, first play of the second half. And then look, as the third quarter progressed, you talked about how
it changed this dramatically within half a quarter to a quarter.
2nd and 12, lofting it over to Harvey. Harvey slips through one tackle, and Davis waits for him. And they never did bring him down, but the whistle blows. Yeah, you got to wonder too, like right now you supposedly have a little bit
of help, but to me, you've got to get first downs. I'm not depending on the field goal right now.
Lutz with the helmet on, standing by the heaters on this important 3rd and 12 snap. Stidham every step's closer to a field goal as he gets within about 3 of the first.
Well, you'll see just looking downfield, and it's very difficult. The jerseys for New England blend in with the snow. We talked about it earlier, but I think that gives them the ability to kick this.
This going in this direction. Earlier in this half, this to tie the game. And the kick, no good. Just impossible conditions here in Denver.
Everything
tipped. How about that? Just brought up Leonard Taylor off the practice squad last night. Tipped it.
That ball is made if he doesn't touch that ball.
The active roster.
For a game that's been every play, we knew it was going to be a battle on defense. But now it's like you've got to protect the football. It's almost more important than getting a first down.
Of course, you missed the kick, and it changes field position too. As Stevenson takes it for about 3. Never know.
You're exactly right. Just because you just do all the math, all the permutations, and you're like, I don't think this team can score a ton on us today. Our defense, we're at home, all this, we go up by 10. They wish they would have kicked that field goal now, right now.
2nd and 8. Stevenson hit the backfield and finished off by Roach. You got a 3rd and 9 with 3.5 to go. And they're going to stay on the ground. How about that? How about that? They stay on the ground for no gain.
These conditions, he's like, get over here. You did your job. You ran off a couple minutes. Come on back. Our defense will win us this game. We'll find out. They're saying it. They got a backup quarterback in Denver. What an opportunity for Jarrett Stidham right here, Jim.
Timeout. Timeout called here.
Certainly between the altitude and the amount he's played, you can see cramping become a problem, but something to watch. He's on the sidelines, though, ready to go back in.
Something else to watch is Mims. Can he get some separation? and give the Broncos a chance with a return. Not even kick it to him.
It's hard to keep the ball in bounds with the crosswind.
It's a 33-yard punt,
which is pretty good in these conditions.
Just to give you an idea, we're still waiting word from official stats where the football is. 3 minutes to go. Their 32-yard line. Stidham from the pocket, wanting to heave it, now just shoves it to Harvey, and that's only going to be...
It's hard to see everything in these conditions, and New England has a slight advantage with obviously blending in with the snow.
Did you see enough on that replay with Mims for him to go ahead and chuck it down the field?
Mims would have widened.
Okay.
Once he went inside, I thought it was smart not to throw it. Great question.
2nd and 9. Rushing 5. This is a deep throw, and it is picked off. Intercepted. Waiting for it was Gonzalez. At the State Farm post-game show coming up after this, including the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy. That's all coming up on the State Farm post-game show. 2 minutes to go. The Broncos
been very protective these last drive or two. They're going to do it again. You got to stop them.
And they do. Stevenson shut down at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great situational football. To me, if you want to throw the ball, you end the game, right? Conditions to get a first down against the defense, but we'll see right here.
Broncos have taken their last timeout, and here we go. This could close it. 3rd and 6.
No safety deep.
Oh, here he goes. He can try to beat him with his legs. As Ellis runs after him, and May got there. Drake May outraces the defender, and the Patriots now only need to fall on it, kneel on it, and they can make their plans for call,
but a smart call. As long as they get the snap. 3 times.
As the Broncos try to go low, and they've got a flag on this one. May with 7 rushes today, 6 of them produced first downs. It had been the Broncos' day. Of course, we still got to close this out with 1:51 to go. John Elway, the Broncos honorary captain today. Just want to give a nod to all the men and women of this crew. 22 games into the season, bringing you all these incredible shots through the weather and all. And as they were making their way through the postseason, his dad Mark said, "We got to go." So they traveled from Charlotte out to Santa Clara. They didn't have tickets. They found some out there, and he sat in the second deck and watched that Super Bowl. It's the only Super Bowl he's ever been to. He was 13 in the same building, where 2 weeks from now he'll start and try to lead the people.
However, overcoming and figuring out a way to win, young Tom Brady did the same thing and became Tom Brady. We'll see how this thing develops. But what a game for New England, situationally, the whole thing.
And by the way, Drake May's just done something that Tom Brady couldn't do, and that's win a playoff game in Denver. Tom was 0-3.